When thinking of Canadian tennis stars, Milos Raonic and Eugenie Bouchard come to mind. Both are now in their 20s, and both began their careers before their age hit double digits. At the Niagara Academy of Sports, a similar story is developing in Stefan Simoneuvic. He's only 11 and is already winning competitions inside and outside the country.
I'm really proud of winning under 12 provincials, and also when I was under 9, I won U9 championships, which was really big because I got $6,000 towards my training, and also getting to go to nationals and compete and getting 4th place there was good.
When you're out with your coaches, how do they help you?
They give me, they watch my opponents, they give me tactics for my matches so I'm ready and I know what I have to do against them to win.
And I guess a lot of the times you end up playing against your peers here. Do you notice it being different when you're playing against people you know versus going to a competition and playing against people who you don't know?
No, it's like same. You have an opponent, you're always trying to win, but if you don't, you go on to the next one.
Stefan began training at the academy in January 2015. His coach, Doug Carter, believes if his skills continue to develop, he may be among the best tennis players Niagara has ever produced. What do you make of Stefan?
You know, we're very fortunate at the Academy. I've been doing this for over 30 years now, most of which in the Niagara region. I'm from Toronto. And ever so often we get a really talented youngster who can be on the provincial stage, on the national stage, and in Stefan's case, on the global stage, which is wonderful. We're very fortunate.
What are some of his strengths as a player?
He has a physical presence, which he's lucky. Both parents are well over 6 foot. So he's going to be a Milosh in terms of physical size. We think maybe 6'4" to 6'6", which is an advantage in the tennis world, unlike 20 years ago. So there's a physical advantage. He also has the ability he accepts learning how to hit the ball. So he has a very complete technical element to his game. And because of that, he can do any tactic that's appropriate to the opponent.
Stefan has no family background in the sport. His introduction came from watching one of the world's tennis greats.
Well, when I was 6 years old, I went to the Rogers Cup and I saw Djokovic play. So when I got home right away, I started to play tennis, and then that's how it started.
What is it about the sport that you enjoy?
I just enjoy playing. You meet many people, great coaches, and great team around you.
Between schoolwork, practice, and competitions, Stefan juggles a lot throughout the week. He chooses to make these sacrifices for the sport he loves.
After practice, I go home, invite some friends over, have a good time, and then the next day back to practice. And I train about 20 hours a week. And usually on the weekends have tournaments or have the weekend off.
What do you hope to see happen down the road?
Maybe get to go to even more tours, get selected more.
Do you see this as being a career for yourself one day?
Yeah.
And how do you plan to prepare for that?
Well, I still have a long way to go, so we'll see how I do in the future.
Stefan Simoneuvic is a name that took me a while to learn how to pronounce. If all goes well, it is likely a name that we will soon be hearing again. In Vineland, reporting for The Source, I'm Brendan Sylvia.